Now, a security alert involving pandemic unemployment assistance. The program expands jobless benefits to those who are not normally eligible. 17 million people have filed, but now scammers are stealing people's identities to apply for benefits they're not entitled to, potentially worth millions of dollars. CBS News correspondent Jericka Duncan shows us how that's putting legitimate claims in jeopardy.
It's going on 4 months straight that they haven't did nothing about my case at all.
Philadelphia mother of 4, Taylor Presley, tried to apply for Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, or PUA, back in May, but the 29-year-old is still waiting.
I've been trying to contact PUA for weeks. It's always been a busy line.
After numerous calls and emails to her state workforce agency, the part-time hairstylist says she learned someone had tried to apply in her name, holding up the benefits she desperately needs.
Are you behind on your rent? Oh, yes. We are $2,600 and something back on rent.
Presley isn't alone. Pennsylvania State Representative Cheryl Doliger says frustrated constituents call her office daily.
6 months later, they have not received a dime, and they filed in March. And they are on the phone in tears with me many, many times.
How many other people has this happened to?
Oh, it's hundreds of thousands of people.
The common thread here is the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, or PUA. It expands jobless benefits to gig workers, freelancers, and others who are not typically eligible for unemployment. So far, the program has doled out more than $49 billion nationwide. And while it's provided a lifeline for millions of Americans, it's also become an attractive target for fraud.
Really, it's open season for these fraudsters.
Last month, Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro announced charges against 33 prison inmates and accomplices for scamming the PUA program. In all, he says 10,000 inmates across the state have applied.
I've made very clear that this is a massive fraud investigation. It's an investigation that has taken us behind the walls of state jails and prisons. And it's also an investigation that has us out in the public. There will be more arrests to come, both inside and outside of prisons.
Pennsylvania has dispersed some of the most PUA money, coming in after New York and California. In a statement to CBS News, the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry said in part it takes combating fraud seriously and has implemented methods to identify potentially ineligible individuals, including those who are incarcerated. Jericka Duncan, CBS News, Clarksville, Indiana.